15 all.
That applause on the double fault, not by this man, but by Ivanisevic, was exactly the sort of thing that was needed earlier on. And the crowd applauding, and if it had happened early on, it might have incensed Ivanisevic.
13-15.
But it just shows that he's been responding so positively. He hasn't really let the crowd get into this match as much. And taking into account the crowd, thought that that may weigh very heavily on Ivanisevic and make perhaps Edberg the more likely winner. But the crowd has not been able to play its part because Ivanisevic has just been so demonstrably on top.
Again coming up with a pass, Goran. And the question has been posed.
Leads 3-1.
And holds for 3-1.
Well, at least Edberg's given the crowd things to warm to every now and again. Astonishing reflex there. I thought Ivanisevic had hit it past, and Ivanisevic nodding as he ran to the ball. Only the second foot fault for Edberg in the course of these championships.
Love. $30-15.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's thinking, gosh, I wish this mat weren't at night. Because those are the sort of shots where lights can make a difference.
He never had a great night record, Stefan Edberg. Probably one of his worst defeats coming back in '94. The US Open losing to Jonas Bjorkman, a fellow Swede, in straight sets.
Juice. Advantage, Edberg.
It's about the biggest miscue of the night for Ivanisevic.
Juice.
Takes him to 9 double faults, Edberg.
Advantage.
Yes, you take
Edberg.
his 15 aces and Edberg's 9 double faults, and you've got a whole set of points.
Another miscue from ivanisevic, and Edberg holds. Goran still has to break 3-2 third set, and 2 sets to love.
Ivanisevic leads 3-2.
The majority of the crowd still hanging around. See the end of this quarter-final match. But it's ominous, really, that Edberg hasn't broken ivanisevic in a set and a half so far. He did it in the first set, but only once.
Thank you. 6 quickly, please. Wait, please. Love.
There's been a lot of those flying around tonight off ivanisevic's racket. 18 so far.
Love.
That 19, making it very difficult for Stefan Edberg to get any sort of rhythm on the return of serve.
Yes, you mentioned those left-handers that he's played so successfully against all year. Of course, twice against Ivanisevic he's beaten him. The only man he's lost to is Alexander Volkov, who doesn't actually have a vicious left-handed swinging serve.
Game, Ivanisevic, new balls.
20 aces. Goran seems to be marching his way through for a place in the semi-finals against Pete Sampras.
Ivanisevic leads 4-2.
Edberg not really close at the moment to breaking. New balls.
Yes, and there was sort of a forlorn look on Edberg's face, perhaps for the first time in this match, just as Ivanisevic clocked that last ace. As he walked back, Edberg, the head dropped and shook.
Love 15.
The year started for him in dramatic fashion, drawing Becker in the first tournament of the year in Qatar. What a match that was to get the ATP Tour rolling. The match, of course, that Becker won.
Love 13.
Brings up 10 double faults tonight for Stefan, 5 alone in this set. Love 30, 2-4.
15, 13. All. 13-14.
Right in the pocket of Ivanisevic, that serve. Not a lot of zip on it at all. And you'd think, as well as a break point, this would be match point. Okay.
Juice.
Well, I thought Edberg had hung on to this half volley just a little too long. It almost seemed to be glued to his racket. Fortunately, he smothered it with as much control as he could put on it.
Advantage edberg. Juice.
Brilliant. And when he plays a point like that, you can honestly say, well, why is he stopping?
Yes, it's just that he hasn't been able to play enough points like that. That's how I've envisaged a lot of this match being played. The slice by Edberg to the Ivanisevic, low to the Ivanisevic backhand.
Juice.
But it has to be said that Ivanisevic has just driven so incredibly well, driven deep, driven hard, and not given the Swede very many opportunities for the chip and charge.
Advantage edberg. Juice.
Well, it was a tricky one because Ivanisevic played the one-hander and got it to keep very, very low. Really sliced under it.
Advantage edberg.
Edberg's wife there, Annette.